So today on Endures, I am joined by a really special guest, Justin M. Now, Justin is a good friend of mine, Eric. So Eric is also a speaker and an MC. Justin is his son. And I first met Justin when Eric sought me out for some advice on trail running when Justin was getting ready to do this year's Kokoda Challenge. Now, if you know me, you'll know that I'm always really happy to get another recruit to trail running and all of the joys that it brings to both our mental and our physical health and all of the lessons that it can give us in life. And so I am dying to speak to Justin today now that he has completed the Kokoda Challenge yesterday for just to hear a little bit more about what it was like and some of the lessons that he's learned from it and why he's excited to do something similar again. So thanks for joining me, Justin, your first ever podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'll be nice to you. So tell me a little bit and tell the listeners a little bit about the Kokoda Challenge. So what is it for anybody who doesn't know?
So it's like running between like I think in Brisbane 18, 30 and 48 kilometers on like a mountain.
And is it all Mount Kusa?
It's like a loop. It's like there's like a course that you have to run.
Yeah. And it's all on trails, right? Because I remember you had got your hiking or your trail shoes and your running pack. And yeah, tell us a little bit about what some of the terrain was like.
Yeah, so there was like all like different levels of difficulty like throughout the course. So it was like easy, um, like advanced and like something else.
Yeah, amazing. And you did the 30, was it 36 Ks?
I think it was like around 32.
32. And what prompted you to decide to do this?
Um, well, really, I just joined because my friend was doing it. Thought just why not do it if we can do it?
Yeah. And did you guys run together for the whole day?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, there's a really funny thing in trail running that people think of endurance sports or they think of running as very individual. Like they think of it as something that you just do on your own. But some of the best trail runners in the world, so like Courtney Dauwalter and Rachel Entrecan and all of these people, they talk about how it's a team sport. Did you feel like the thing of running with your friend or running with other people on the day, how did you feel that support helped you to get through the day?
Yeah, well, we tried to like stick with each other throughout the thing so we wouldn't really leave anyone behind. Was to We had like these precise timing things that we had to wear and there was like some machines that would when you go past them they would like note your time um and like each at each checkpoint to make sure like no one's like cheating or whatever.
Lost out in the bush.
Um, and then like I think you're not allowed to cross it without your teammates being like 2 minutes. Like they have to be within 2 minutes, otherwise like it doesn't count or something.
Ah, right. So it really is a team effort.
Yeah.
And I'd love to hear about your team on the day. What sort of difficulties did you come across? Like, what was hard on the day?
I think it was the teacher trying to keep up with us.
So you guys were speeding ahead and it was hard for the teacher to keep up.
Yeah, so for the first few kilometers, like 5 or 7 maybe, we would, well, my friends would try and slow down and wait for the teacher. And Well, like he's a casual hiker, but then he's also like on the older side as well. So he might
And
not.
this is your first, I mean, obviously you've trained for it, but this is your first sort of big trail running event and you're still beating him.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find that changes of pace? So I often talk about trail running or marathon running. Obviously, there's the phrase it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, you don't get to the finish line through pushing hard all the way, or you don't always get to the finish line through constantly driving. You got to be able to change your pace, for the hills or the weather, or in your case, other people. How did you find your pacing on the day?
Um, I was a bit. I was trying to like go past as many people and teams throughout the start because it would thin out like throughout the race. So, um, what I told them to do is, we would like walk up the hills, like fast walk or whatever, and then like, run down the hills.
That's a good trail running strategy. And no injuries. Amazing. How confident did you feel coming down the hills?
Uh, I just sent it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the benefit of youth. Don't have fear. Amazing. And how was there anything? Because I know you prepared, obviously, you've done the training, you bought the gear. We spoke a little bit about the nutrition. Was there anything that you felt that you weren't prepared for?
Mm, I think I wasn't prepared enough for it to be as long as I thought it would be, because originally I wanted to try and aim for like 4 hours, because the first group that, because we're the second group in our school, like in order. So then the first group was trying to aim for like trying to beat the course record, so it was like uh 3 hours 30.
Oh,
And then we were trying to do like maybe 4 hours, but that would be for like about 30 kilometers, like an 8 minute pace.
yeah, that's decent going for a lot of hills. Do you know what the elevation was?
I think elevation gained was like, I think 2,500 and something.
Wow, that's decent.
Yeah,
And
2,576.
wow, that's amazing. So, how did you adjust when it was taking a long time? Like, did you feel, was it more that you were tired in your body, or were you just getting a bit over it? Or tell me about that when you just realized it was taking a lot longer than you thought.
Like my quads were like starting to get like really tight, like throughout the whole thing basically.
Yeah.
I think mostly like everything else wasn't too bad.
Hmm. How did you feel mentally? Were
Uh,
you like getting a bit bored or a bit fed up, or you think you were going pretty okay?
I'm not sure. I just try to focus on keep going. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
That's it. That's really good. That thing of being present. I was just reading something. I think I did it on my podcast yesterday actually, where they talk about, if you're always trying to be three steps ahead, then sometimes you're not actually present in what you're doing. So if you're just thinking, oh, I got to get to the finish, or this is taking a long time, like you're trying to always be ahead of yourself, it's really difficult sometimes to make the finish line. But yeah, if you just focus on, like you said, where you're going, then that can be a really useful way of just staying present with that running. So did you enjoy it?
But yeah, like obviously I wanted to do better, and I think I probably could have done better if I did like some stuff. But I
Yeah.
think it was pretty good overall.
What what would you change?
Probably wake up earlier, sleep earlier, and like warm up more and have like something to eat.
Yeah. How did you go with your food? Because I know we spoke about this a little bit beforehand and that need to sort of train your stomach. But honestly, I know people that run for years and they'll have time, and it's happened to me, like they'll have times where they either completely forget what they should be eating, like that's happened to me, or you just eat too much stuff, or um yeah, something just goes wrong, like the weather's off or something, and suddenly your stomach is just not liking what you're taking in. How did you go with the food on the day?
Yeah, like the one of our school Kokoda training days, I was like fine, like for the food, but then for some reason, I don't know why, but like I didn't have enough or I didn't stretch enough, maybe both.
Yeah,
Like probably that affected me.
so
Like
you're getting like cramping or pain or
yeah, probably like
yeah,
cramping and stuff.
yeah, yeah, it's all part of the learning, isn't it? And it was wet on the day.
It was pretty fine considering the rain on the week, and
Yeah,
then I think around sometime in the afternoon it like started to rain.
yeah. Have you heard the phrase, you can only control the controllables?
Yeah,
So yeah, you can't control the weather and all of those other things. So, and you want to do it again.
yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Um, I don't know. I just wanted to get better,
Yeah.
a better time.
Yeah. Amazing. Tell us a little bit about the fundraising, because obviously it's for charity, right?
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like the money goes to like the foundation to like fund these events and like some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not too sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And we spoke a bit at the beginning about legacy, and you're too young, lucky you, to start thinking about legacy. But we spoke a little bit about, the legacy of the Anzacs and how this, event is called the Kokoda Challenge. Do you know a little bit about that?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in World War Two, the Anzacs they had to go to Papua New Guinea to stop the Japanese to like taking over the like Australia, and they had to go through like mountainous terrain. And it was like jungle warfare or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like a brutal track, the actual Kokoda
Yeah,
Trail. I think I'd prefer to run in Brisbane. A little bit better weather for us. Yeah, thanks, Justin. So if somebody came to you and they were asking if they should do the challenge next year, what would you tell them about it and why?
um, probably be prepared. Like I'd rather be over prepared than like under prepared. So if you
Mm-hmm.
think it's something that you could do, because on paper, 30 kilometers or like 18 kilometers probably doesn't sound that much, but then like the elevation will probably um like yeah, it'll probably be way more than you expect.
I think that's the beauty of trail running as well, is no two trails are the same. So I've done 50 kilometers on the road in oh, less than 5 hours. And I've done 50 kilometers in Snowdonia in Wales that took 12 hours. So it's so funny how it's just completely different. But it sounds like you had a really challenging but rewarding day.
Yeah,
Any other lessons or takeaways that you wanted to share with anyone?
probably train up the teachers as well. Because the first team they got first in the school and like all the schools and like overall. But like I heard the teacher he was like cramping like not even 5 minutes in.
Did the teachers not train with you when you did the training days?
They did, but I
Yeah,
don't think the teacher with the first team did.
yeah. Too funny. Well, my husband's a PE teacher, so I'll tell him to make sure that if he has to do anything with people that he trains himself.
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks for jumping on.